Hi everybody. Today we're going to crack open a pre-release pack, and then I'm gonna show you how I build my sealed decks into doing all the tactics that I use, and that has been giving me quite good results, and it's something that I saw and that I've been trying for a long time, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let's see what we got. I've already participated in one pre-release. I was on the top 5. I was tied for third place with 2 more players, and I got some packs, some prize packs, and that was great. So let's see what we got. So first we have a Frying Sanity. Enchant player, beginning of each 10 step, enchant player puts top X cards of his or her library into his graveyard, where X is the number of cards put into that graveyard from anywhere this turn. Okay, so put this here. It's probably not playable in this format. The dice, I believe are all the same color. It's not really very readable. We used to toss the dice before the game starts, and usually we have to lean to the table to see what we got. Some things, and then we have the box. We have something like this, doesn't matter, the box, and we have our 6 packs. 2 from Amonkhet, 4 from our Devastation. Usually, just because I'm used to, I'm gonna open first the Amonkhet boxes, see what we got. I'm going to put this ones in here. Hope you enjoy my playmat from my favorite artist, Tris Nielsen. So the first thing I do is take the 2 last one cards, we don't need them, and then sort them by color. So we got blue, white, blue, black, blue, white, black, red, green, green, blue, green, and our rare Dusk Till Dawn. Quite strong card. It's a good rare, not a bomb, but it's a cool card. So I tried to do this. So we have the idea is to have an idea to maintain always an idea of each color. Do you have more cards, more solutions for each deck, and be tracking that. So blue, green, white, black, red, land. Let's put land in here. Red, green, red, multicolor, red, multicolor, and a great rare, Blink Belcher. I was not paying very much attention. Usually I don't take much attention when I'm opening. Of course, if I open a nickel balls or something like that, of course I'll be thrilled, but then we have a foil forest and nothing else interesting. So let's open the new packs. So we have black, green, blue, red, black, artifact, black, blue, white, land, artifact, and our rare. We have another black, another green, and our rare is Abandoned Sarcophagus. You may cast non-land cards with cycling from your graveyard. If a card was cycled, we put into your graveyard from anywhere, and it wasn't cycled, exile it instead. I don't think it's really playable in this format, but okay. Is the type of rare that nobody wants in the pre-release. Honestly, that's what I think. Let's keep breaking these things open. We have a foil, so let's take the lands. No full art lands yet. Oh, look what we have. Nice. So we have white, green, blue, red, black, green, red, green, white, land, more or less, white, Supreme Wheel, and the Adorned Pouncer. double strike for 2 mana, 1/1 double strike for 1 mana, eternalize 5. Exile this card from your graveyard, create the token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie cat with no mana cost. Eternalize only as a sorcery. So for 5 mana, you get, for 2 mana, you get a early blocker or attacker, and the late game, you get a 4/4 for double striker. I think it's a cool card. Maybe a little stretch at rare, but it's the type of card that you don't want a lot of people having them on pre-release or in the draft. So we have a camel, a trump, black, white, green, red, blue, green, white, and what do you call it? White, blue. And our rare is Catra's Last Mercy. Your life total becomes equal to your starting life total. Lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. I don't know. I don't think it's really bomb. So we have a pool with not really any bomb, any god or something like that. But okay. Okay. We got one of the most astonishing arts for a full art land. I think this is absolutely beautiful. So we have blue, white, red. Desert, blue, Jet, and our rare is Dreamstealer. Mana, so whenever Dreamstealer deals combat damage to a player, that player discard that many cards. Once again, when this is a 1/2, so if this gives damage one time, you discard one card, but after Eternalize, basically every time you hit, you discard basically your hand, because in late game this is a 6 mana. Internalizes late game, you probably don't have a lot of cards in hand. I really don't think at that point you want to discard them, because they will probably play every single card they draw, but okay. So this is the way I do it. So as you can see, I have a lot of blue cards, white cards, green, red, black, not so much. So the first step I usually do is look at bombs. What bombs do I have? Unfortunately, I believe the biggest bomb is, at least the game breaker, is this. Dust Till Dawn. So I think white is a no-brainer. And usually I look which colors I have the most creature removal, because it's something we have to deal with. I usually like to play with my curve until 5, bigger than 5 only if it's a game breaker, so it's something that you really put on the table and you turn the game around. Bigger than that, usually you get stuck with. Of course, if it's a nickel ball, it costs 7. It has 3 colors. It's a very hard card to put on the table, but okay, it's a nickel ball. It turns the game around. In this, I usually look what have more removal. So the first thing I'm going to look, it's again decided. So black is the weakest card, in numbers, the last card. So I'm going to look which removal does it have. One. Okay, see, you have 1 removal. It's not a big removal, as you can see. You only put 3 counters. Its control loses 3 life. So I don't think it doesn't have that big a deal. It doesn't have a lot of. Okay, we have a 1/1 that touch, but this we can sometimes you can call this a creature removal, because it gives indestructible, but sometimes you only chump block. When you're chump blocking, this does nothing. So it's basically 1 for 1. And I don't think black really is a color, so I'm gonna lose black. Forget black. Let's go to the second biggest color with creature removal. I have Inferno Jet. 1, 2, no, 3, and 3.5. So it's nice. It's a good thing because that's what I was talking about. I want to have 16 creatures, usually 15, 16 creatures, and then the other 7, 8 cards will have to be removal and cantrips. So for removal, it's nice. Let's see the rest of the red about creatures. Not that big. I like this one, I like this one, so I like this too. And really not that much, so red still maybe thinking about it. Let's look at green, which have creature removal in the with uses of fight. So no, ambuscade. This is I believe the best one. Well, you have one and another one that I think it's a nice card. It's Gift of Strength because it gives 3+3. But then let's see what creatures these have that are cool. I don't think I like this one. This one, of course. I don't know about this. This one, of course. 7/7 trample. That's what I said. It's a 7/7 trampler, and when it comes into play, you can buy 3 cards. So I think it's very cool. 4/2, the 6/5, and you can cycle it for basically getting lands. An Exemplar of Strength. I like this card a lot. And there were 3/2 flash. So we have a few cool creatures, strong creatures, and you have some removal. So it's I believe a nice color. The best creature I believe is in green, but let's look at white. White we have the best creature removal, and at least it deals with very well with creatures with 3 greater. We have Sandblast, which is a nice thing. So you have 2 removal and now nice creatures. Let's see. Not really. No, not really. Maybe. This is a nice thing. No. It's a 3/2 life linker. Yes, of course. Nice one. I'm gonna count this as remove because it usually is what it does. Basically, one tap and give a +2/+2. So this becomes easily if it becomes a 4/4 neutralize. Nope. Nope. No, I don't think so. So I think these are cool cards. This not so much. Now let's look at blue. So removal. Usual removal is bouncing. So what do we have for bouncing? You have summon. Strike. I'm gonna count Essence Scatter as removal because basically you avoid return 2 creatures. And this is kind of removal, but not that much. Creatures, we have this creature is amazing. I think this is cool. This is a good thing because it cannot be, because you may. So as you may, opponent sorceries cannot touch them, and works perfectly with dust. You can make a dust and keep him alive. This is great, and I like this creature, this one. I think the Eternalize, it doesn't have a really drawback. It's very expensive, and not really cool creatures. So I'm gonna count this. And blue, what blue have that I really love is cantrips, and I love cantrips, so I believe I'll count this one, these two ones, and Supreme Will. So Supreme Will, it's amazing cantrip because you can counter a bomb. Imagine that you're putting anything. Imagine you're trying to put the nickel ballers and you Supreme Will it. It's great. At late game, you just can do an impulse. It's amazing. But what I think is really great is this card. I'm gonna put like this because the image is gruesome. But what this does is you draw 2 cards and discard a card unless you return a land you control to its owner's hand. What this happened today, and I have it in here. I played blue-red today. I had won this, and at one moment it was absolutely amazing. Late game, I had this in play. I had 5 mana available. I tap 3 with this and cast Tragic Lesson. I draw 2 cards, return Desert of the Mindful to my hand, and then cycle Desert of the Mindful. So basically with 5 mana I draw 3 cards at instant speed. It was amazing and really turned the game around. So I really love these cards. So this card comes to here. So in my opinion, blue is the strongest color. I really enjoy blue. The biggest removal is red. And the biggest creatures, honestly I don't know. I believe green has some nice creatures. I really enjoy this one, and this one. So let's look at the rest. So the artifacts, not this one. This kind of looks like, and this I'm probably gonna put 3 colors. So I think this is playable also. So this one no, I'm gonna put this aside. Let's look at multicolor. So black, I'm not playing black, so these 2 I put aside. I really don't like this one. This is kind of cool, but honestly I don't think it will go very far. So no. So we have these 2. I think this is a nice ramp card for a green-blue deck. But I don't think it's in our worries with colorless mana. And this, I don't think I'm going to play with red. I don't know. Maybe. This one will go here. So what lands do we have? Besides the desert and the cycling lands. So I'm going to take off the black one because I'm not going to play black. This might be because I'm really thinking about 3 colors. The blue ones, yes, I'm going to definitely play blue, so this one's still going to enter. And these are all cycling lands, so the other 2 colors I'm going to put which one matches, so I'm going to put them in here. So let's do this the way I usually do. So I'm going to take all the cards I don't think are playable in this. I'm playing zombies, I don't like this. I don't like this. So my strategy, what I was looking is having a lot of small creatures, 2-3 creatures, 2 power 3 toughness creatures, at least 2 power creatures, small creatures to be attacking, so I can deal with less, and then having a few finishers, big green finishers. I'm really thinking not to play in green at this moment. So this I'm gonna take out. So let's do this. So the first thing I always say, I like to play with 15, 16 creatures. I'm gonna move everything here. And start putting the creatures that I think are good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we have 6 creatures, all within my goal. The 2 trees, things like that. So cheap creatures. In here. Blue creatures. that I think are nice creatures. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. Let's see, red creatures. For okay. So I think I'm going to go and forget red. Honestly, it only has 4 creatures. In here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 creatures. So, and I'm gonna take red. With red, I lose a lot of creatures. A lot of nice creatures to play in red. The other ones, we have removal, but when you play with 12, 13 creatures, usually what happens is basically you clear the board, and then you have no creatures to put, and then you start playing, getting things that you don't want, and if it has removal for the creatures that you might draw, you're probably gonna lose. So I'm gonna forget red. I'm gonna go green. I'm gonna go green. So we have 3, 9, 17 creatures. This tree I'm gonna keep. So probably I'm gonna take one out. Let's see which one. Not this one, not this one, not. Everything that has Eternalize or Embalm usually plays, so these two are very similar, but this is a 3-1 for 2 mana, this is a 3-2 for 4 mana. I'm probably gonna go this way. Let's see, we have something worse in here. So this, no, 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 no. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm probably gonna prefer this one. No, this one, not this one. Okay, so I've selected my creatures. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now we're gonna need 8 cantrips. So as I told you, okay, you have this one. It's a 3-2 for 2 mana. Okay, so the one I was thinking, this is a 3-2, or probably 4-2, but the 3-2. Okay, and this. Oh no, this is red. Forget it. I'm not playing red. So the creatures are here. So I'm gonna get 8 cantrips. White cantrips, always. This 1, 2. And one of this. I'm gonna play this because I really don't like to play with foil cards. You notice them most of the times in the sleeves. So I have 3 cantrips here. The green cantrips. I have Gift of Strength. Oh, sorry, this is not here. So we have Gift of Strength, Ambuscade, and Cartouche of Strength. So we have 3, 6. This is a elimination process, okay? Don't worry about this. This is the elimination process. And in here, so basically I have, which ones do I want to play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. And I like this. Well, the thing with this, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to explain you why. This is something that, I have, as you can see, this only comes to play 3 mana for scry 1 cards. It's not really good. For that, if I wanted that, I would play with this, and I'm not gonna. Because I have cantrips enough to ways to buy a lot of cards. And the thing is, if I'm not on, gonna have 8 cantrips, and some of them like Gift of Strength, and especially Act of Heroism, and Summon, Essence Scatter, Supreme Will, they are usually gonna play them on your opponent side. So this is not, usually I don't wanna bring something to life as a 3/3. And if he's attacking me, I don't have a cantrip. This is something that's just sitting there. So I'm gonna take this out. And usually I'm not going to use none of this. I'm going to use this because for one reason. I think it's in here. Where are you? Because of this guy. This is the form that gives mana, but probably I'm not going to have a lot of issues with that. So I'm going to take these 2 cards out. And now I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 when I wanted 8 cards. So we usually what I do here before starting going, this is the cards that I want to play with. This is the cards I believe are playable on the deck that I'm building. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this red one from here. What I'm going to do is pick all the cards and do one thing that's very important, probably one of the most important things, is do the curve. So you put 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2. Basically, you stock them in a cost 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 4, 2. As you can see, the curve, basically the things that are getting around is I have a lot of 3 drops, which means before the 6th turn, only at the 6th turn, if I don't miss a land drop it, I can play 2 spells per turn. Which is something that is very important because at turn 5, or if you're stuck in 5 lands, and you have a lot of 3 casting cost cards, you might have 5 casting cost cards because you're gonna only use part of that mana because you're gonna waste mana. And so the thing is, I believe I have a lot of 3 casting cost cards. So what I usually do is I have a lot of 2 mana cost cards, and I think these 2, maybe 7 is a stretch when I want to play with 16 cards, 16 lands. Okay, and this I learned that is you put this and they exile it or destroy it at the late game, and it's no surprise that in the second game. So it's a 7/7 trample for 7 mana, but usually you don't get there. This format is quite fast, so I'm gonna take this out. So I have 15 creatures, but now I can play with 9 cantrips. And so 9 cantrips. In here I have one on summon. I think it's usually very simple, and it's very good with Eternalize and with Embalm. So I have in here I have 2, 3 cantrips. So I'm not going to take any creatures. So the creatures are basically done deal. I'm going to look at cantrips. And see which ones I want to take out. So this is all the cantrips, I believe. Act of Heroism, I believe is the cantrip. Yes. Okay, I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15 creatures. And these are solid. And now, Unsummon will always play. Essence Scatter, yes. Oh, this is a creature. So if this is a creature, I have 16 creatures. Sorry about that. 1, 2. Yeah, there are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, it's correct. Okay, so one casting cost, I have one. Two casting cost, I have this one, this one, this. That's if you want to be aggressive, I don't think you are very worried about this. And then, of course, this is a counter black ambuscade, which is nice. So this comes into play. This comes into play. This and strike, and this is playable. So these two are out. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we have one card missing. So you just need to leave to take one more card. And unfortunately, I'm gonna take one Tragic Lesson. I love this card, but having two when you want to be aggressive in the late game, they're amazing. But well, okay, I'm gonna take this one. Probably one on the late game you want to be one. So I'm gonna take one Tragic Lesson because I want to keep the rest. And this is what it's done. And so now the thing I'm gonna do now is land counts. So I'm gonna play 3 colors. I'm gonna need 3 lands, 3 color lands, 3 basic lands. So what I do here is also quite simple. I pick all the cards. I don't have a paper, I'm reminding now, but wait a minute. I have now what we're going to do. We're going to start with blue. Blue I have one, I count the devotion, let's call it like that. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 devotion of blue. Okay, now green. You're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 devotion green. So, and now white. I don't need to. White. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna count the same because you need 2 mana. You're not gonna play in the same game. So 7, 8. And so in white, 8. And you have, I'm gonna play with 16 lands. To play with 16 lands, you get divided this way will be 5, 5, 5. And then one more. And it's basically what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna play with 5 islands, 6 forests, 5 plains. Okay? Or white mana sources. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have, but because I have this one, this is one is something, well, it's easy, kind of like doing like this. This one is a 3 mana. This basic one is land that basically doesn't exist, because if you have this in your hand and you're color screwed, it's terrible. But I believe we have to do it because we have some 2 mana cost spells and we have to play with it. So, you know, which one I'm going to take? What you think? I really think the thing I'm going to do is look at it, and as you realize, there are no 2 green mana costs in my cards. So I'm going to take a forest. Okay, because I have 2 white mana costs here, and I have 2 blue mana costs here. So I need more island. 1 forest basically is able to cast everything in this deck, but I need 2 plains and 2 forests, 2 plains into plain, 2 plains into island to build the rest of the deck. So what I'm gonna do is basically cut 1 forest and become 5, 5, 5. That's easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. So I have, no, like this, and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I almost make a mistake there. Okay. And as you might think, I still have the cards on my so I think that as the most creases are green, I'm really thinking about this, and the cantrips are blue. I honestly think I should trade one forest for one island, and the reason is very simple. This can give blue, so basically I can play with 5 blue, with 5 blue mana, because this can give blue, this can give white, this can give green. So I need some mana flat to be able to do it. But all my creatures, most of my stronger creatures are green, and I need one forest. Missing a forest, basically, I will not be able to play creatures. If I miss a forest, I'm gonna have 2 trees, a 2/1, a 1/1. That I'll be internalized in turn 5, a 3/1. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. So basically, that's the way I lands, and now I'm gonna finally put all the set. So 1, and the sources. I have too much forests. I realize now. 3, 6 green mana sources. And now white cards. Now creature cards. And my other spells. Space for this for here. Oh, this is still a creature. And this is so like this. Okay, so this is what I will do. What I would do if I was playing with the pool that I got. This is what I will probably will be playing. I don't know if it will do a good thing, but I think it's a nice deck. Maybe missing some removal, but the red was really bad and the black didn't have any removal. So this was my choice. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you tell me how did your pre-release go, and what will you do different. Okay, see you back. I have a top 10 cards for our Devastation already made, but the sound was terrible, and so I have to basically do the entire audio. I'll be posting that during the next week, and I will be doing the unboxings. I hope Thursday I will have the first unboxing, and then do a couple more to see what we got and how good the set is. I think it's really cool. I think you have great cards, but okay, but the time will tell. Okay, hope standard now will be a good thing, and these cards will really matter. Some of these cards really matter in the format. Okay, bye bye. Hope you enjoy.